Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my second Boxycharm video in a row because, as many of you know, I am still playing catch up from being out and taking care of my health. But today I'm really excited to talk to you about the July Boxycharm. What's in the box? If you are new to my channel, you may or may not know I do my Boxycharms a little differently. Yes, I open the box, I tell you what I got, I try things on, I do multiple day wear tests, but also I go online and tell you what other actual users of these products are saying, because everybody's different, skin types are different, styles are different. What is the consensus though in the community? Are these good? Are they crap? Should we declutter them? Or are they our new holy grails? Let's find out right now. Au Naturel is the theme for this month, and I wasn't sure what that meant when I heard the theme, because I really have not been as into like the preparations for spoilers and whatnot for Boxycharm these past few weeks, so I was really surprised with what I got this month. One of the first things that I got that I did get to try last night, and I'm actually pretty impressed with this, but I think I really like the brand too, is the Elemis Superfood Vital Veggie Mask. I wasn't sure what to expect with such a long name, but what I did was I put this on my face and I left it on for like 10-12 minutes, and then I took it off, and I was like, I really wanted something to like pull out the things out of my face. I was kind of looking for a different type of mask in my mind, really. But then the rest of the day, I could not believe how good my skin felt. My face skin was like a baby's butt. It was so smooth. It felt great all day long. So I am really excited for this. Again, I've only tried this one once, but I was really impressed with it. This sucker is $35, which is clearly more than the $21 box we get. So even if this is the only thing you get, sometimes Boxycharm is still just the best way to go as far as trying new products without spending a ton of money. I've been seeing a lot of comments like on Instagram and on Facebook and YouTube that they're like, ooh, am I still excited for Boxycharm? Keep in mind, you can always gift away everything else you get at like the holidays, birthdays, girlfriends, whatever. But sometimes when you get something that's really good for skincare or makeup item, it's so worth it. But that's just my 2 cents. I'm so sorry. I don't know what is going on with that company I mentioned in my last video that's right down the road. It's like for summer they've doubled down, and you may be hearing noises. I'm so sorry. There's not much I can do about it though, other than to be as engaging and entertaining as possible to distract from that. So let's see what other people are saying online about this little baby. I really was impressed with how my skin felt all day long, and even this morning. Yeah, I still did my nighttime skincare routine, but I still felt that this was shining. CTS World said, Elemis is life. Thank you for putting this in our box. Waddle Squirrel said, used this last night and I love it so much. Ooh, who just said I am allergic to this? Oh no, Mama somebody said this actually broke me out in a rash, crying face. And Clever Girl said same, and then another girl said me too. I mean, definitely always check the ingredients, guys, just to be sure that isn't anything that you know you're allergic to, but sometimes you don't know until you find out the hard way. Ooh. Brooke Ashland said, I just tried it and I love it. I used it and I loved it. I used it last night and I'm in love. I am in love with this. One of my new favorite items I have received from Boxycharm. So people that aren't allergic to it so far are really loving it. Have you guys gotten a chance to try this yet? The next thing that I got has reminded me of something we got from Boxycharm, I think like 2 years ago. This is the Butter London Au Naturel Goddess palette, and this is so pretty, but I have to show you, I'm pretty sure I still have it, what this setup and these shadows remind me of. Hold on. Oh. Where is it? There it is, the link. We are throwing it back a couple of years, but who remembers the Blink Electric Eyes palette? I held on to this because I loved this formula so much. You could put these shimmers in your crease and they still did great, kind of like ColourPop shadows do. I really was impressed with these with brushes and fingers. I couldn't rave about this enough about 2 years ago, and every now and again I'll bring it back out just because it's a simple palette that still gives you some like beautiful looks to your eyes. They're very neutral though, as you can tell, very natural looks with these. This really reminded me of this, and with the formulas. Now these are shimmers except for the two mattes here on the end. And the biggest complaint I am hearing about this palette is that there's not a great transition color to go in your crease that isn't crazy dark or crazy bold. And I do agree with that. But I have to say this is definitely natural because I really struggled to use some of these at first. And I was mostly just using my fingers because, again, I was familiar with the setup and type of product that I thought it was. And I think it does really well with fingers, but like this color here, Star, it's like this beautiful green gray shade. I was really excited about this, but I really couldn't get any pigment with a brush or too much pigment with a finger. I thought these like more champagne-y colors did much better, but I got a really good look out of it. I should say that. I got a really good look out of it, and I was like, oh, and it lasted all day, and it reminded me of the longevity, again, of this. So today when I sat down, I tried the brushes that came with this box. These are some Luxy brushes, and you guys know I adore Luxy brushes. So many of you do. We feel like we can't go wrong with a Luxy brush. I'll get to these in a second, but I did want to say I used this fluffy brush. This is the 250 large eye blending. I went into Diva this morning and put it into my crease first because there's no other transitional color to use, and I think it did a beautiful job. And then I used a different brush to kind of use for Temptress to deepen up the outside corner. I used my finger and two different types of brushes for the Star because I wanted to see how it would play with it. I still think I really liked this big fluffy brush from Luxy that we just got with it, but also putting your finger in there does build up the color. But again, this is natural. I like a lot of pigment, and I need to keep that in mind when I'm dealing with something called natural because it took me a while to get the pigment that I wanted. I really like the color Enchantress too. I could put that in my inner corner both days and really enjoyed it, and under my brow just for that little lift in the eye, and I think it does a beautiful job. Oh, and the first day I also used Femme Fatale because I always love a teal color, but sometimes they're really intimidating to put on your face. So when I did do it, I was really putting it up in my crease a lot the first day, and it did well. It blended better than I thought, and it lasted a long time. I was impressed with how well it lasted. Today I put it underneath my eye just for a little pop of color to be a little less natural but a little bit more zhuzh. I really like it. I do wish this said, like a lot of other people say, one more like matte shade in it, but I'm pretty pleased with this, and I do like the little mirror you get to kind of get up close with your eyes to see. This blends really well, and I also believe it lasts really well. The first day I wasn't as impressed with it as I am today and after a long wear test, because at first when I was applying it, I was a little like, oh, this is so difficult to apply because Nichole likes a lot of pigment. But I can tell you, even though I think this is more of a subtle look for me, this may totally be too much for other people who actually enjoy a real natural look, I am still pleased with the look I was able to get from just this palette. Oh my gosh, they're beeping. I'm so sorry. I almost forgot to mention there is a giveaway this month, and so far, both the Elemis mask and the Luxy brushes and this eyeshadow palette, plus one more thing that I haven't gotten to yet, are in this giveaway. So if you want to enter the giveaway, just like my previous Boxycharm giveaways, like this video, be subscribed, comment below why you want this box, and for a second entry, go over to my Instagram and let me know that you want it on my latest post. Straight Doll said this palette blends beautifully. It's my new fave. So Gracie said, I half love, half hate this palette. The reason is because it only comes with two matte shades, and the shades aren't exactly crease shades. That's what I was talking about earlier. So many palettes nowadays are all shimmer, and it's so hard to use them. You should do more palettes that are user-friendly with half shimmer, half matte. Ciara said the green color is everything, and it's definitely on my lids today. These colors are everything, says that girl Megan. They smell amazing also. I love my box. I don't remember it smelling... I don't smell anything, is it me? The blue shade looks ashy and not pigmented enough, says Coney. And Glam by Paige says the pigment on the blue is seriously lacking. It isn't as bam as I would like as well. Let me just do a quick swatch for you. This is the one that it did take me when I was trying to build it up. It took me a while, and it does kind of, like, do you see what I mean? Like, it's not... This is a natural palette. I mean, it's in the name, guys. Keep that in mind. But I was also kind of like, this takes a while to achieve the look I want on an eye. Like, give me a second. Let me show you. So like this is from the Natural palette that we just got. It's really not that great, and you saw me swatch it on there. Like this is a more of a green blue from ColourPop in the Mar palette, but like it's got a little bit more consistency to it, and you can see it. Now granted, this one has shimmer in it. This is a matte, bad example. Hold on. This is their blue matte shade, and it's just really like more pigmented, and it's not as ashy, or you know what I mean? So like just to kind of give you an idea, the bottom two are ColourPop. The top one is the new Butter London Au Naturel palette. So, you know, oh, it's called the Natural Goddess. I keep calling it All Natural, but you know what I'm talking about. Let's talk quickly about the brushes. I love Luxy brushes all the time, anytime. And these definitely have a more natural finish to them. They're like a pink wooden grain, still with the rose gold topper. They're fabulous brush tips. I love them. It also comes with this packaging that says, "Unleash your true beauty by being kind to the earth. Please keep our planet beautiful by recycling this package." Done. Can definitely do that. I have tried these two eyeshadow brushes. I have not tried the foundation brush, but I need to. The hard part for me is that I am still a slave to my sponge. I love using a sponge for my skin and how my technique is with makeup, but I do need to try this one out. So I haven't tried this yet. So if you have, let us know below if you enjoy this brush or not. But I always love the Luxy brushes. So let's see what people are saying online about this set. Ooh, a lot of people are saying they didn't get the full trio, that there's one or two missing from multiple. So if so, make sure you let Boxycharm know. I love getting brushes, says Cece. Love my Luxy brushes, says Sear. These brushes are amazing, says Katie. Oh, so Christina said, I love this box. I even used the foundation brush for the Elemis mask. That's a good idea. I didn't even think to put it with a mask since I generally don't use these kind of brushes for foundation often. Good tip. I love Luxy brushes so much, says Oily Bee. Love these brushes, says Shelby. Love them, love them. A lot of love for the Luxy brushes. I think everybody just loves Luxy brushes, especially if you've gotten them as many times as we have with Boxycharm. All right, something I was not pleased to see in my box, but I tried it. I surprisingly liked this one, and I've never liked anything from this brand, I don't think ever. So it is also in the giveaway. This is the Appeal Gel Liner. Usually when it comes to Boxycharm, if there's an eyeliner in there that's in this form, I'm always like, no, I don't want it. And if it's from Appeal, it's generally wooden, and that's not my jam. I know you can light it at the end and do all these things with it to make it a little bit better, but I don't have the patience for that. This is in the shade Deep Taupe, and I put this on today, and then I buffed it out with another brush because I don't really like a chunky like liner look all the time, or really ever. So I ended up buffing it out on my lid, but I think it did really well. And I know a few other people were really, you know, surprised by this because a lot of us haven't liked the Appeal liners. I think this is pretty good. I can't promise I would use it a ton, mostly because I don't use eyeliner a ton anymore. I feel like I go through phases with makeup, and right now I'm not into that extra step at the moment. But this one actually impressed me to the point that I wanted to try it on versus some of the other wooden pencils where I was like, no, thank you. Apparently there's multiple colors going around in this. Again, mine is in the shade Deep Taupe, and it works well because it's a brown shade for my eyes. Actually, I'll just go ahead and swatch it really quick for you. So it's a brown shade. And then I usually make it a little bit more, you know, buffed out so it's kind of more blended. Regina S said, I'm glad I got the brown and it was pretty and good. A lot of people are saying they got a green. Ooh. I hate getting eyeliners. Ew. Christina must have gotten one of the colors that isn't everyone's favorite because she just said, it's a good quality liner. I'm just not sure I will use this color, but I love the feeling of it when I'm applying it. So that's good. Julia A said, I would never have picked a green eyeliner, but I tried it and I really like it. Danny must know a lot of people don't like Appeal because this person just said, these are amazing. Everyone please at least try it. So I feel like this one is a much better version of what we've gotten from Appeal before. If you were curious and you saw it in your box and you were like, no, thank you. It's actually pretty decent and it's a good liner. Okay guys, and I have two lippies here because I got two boxes, so I wanted to try two different things. I have the Alamar lippy here. This is in the shade Mother of Pearl Gloss Tesoro. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, sorry. And I also got the long-lasting liquid lipstick in Santori. I tried both of these on separately, and today I did them together just because I was curious. This long-lasting liquid lipstick from Ofra is nice, but I have to say it has this weird gloss consistency where it's not as opaque as I would like. As it's applying, you can see bald patches that you kind of have to let dry just a little bit and go back over it. I like the color, but it is very like pinky compared to what I would normally wear. And it does have some sparkle gloss feel to it. And then it dries down a bit, but it takes a while to dry down. So I think I enjoy this pretty well. I really like the Ofra formula, so I feel like since it came from Ofra, I want to keep trying it because I think it has some possibilities for me. And Alamar, I like this as a gloss. Okay, I don't like glosses that much. Like I said previously, I used to love glosses, but then I kind of got away from them because I'm a girl with a lot of hair and it's wind whipping and it sticks to your mouth and then it gets stuck on your face. That is the struggle for me my whole life. So when I found out about ColourPop's, you know, like satin liquid lipsticks, I fell in love with those. And I just never looked back. But I am getting back into glosses for filming and photos and other fun stuff. This is really nice, and I'm excited to get to try more from the Alamar brand, honestly. And I heard like a nude lippy came from it as well that was like recently dropped. I did not get that. I would be really curious to try it though. So I think there's going to be multiple different versions of reviews for that, so let me just peek through really quickly. I think these only came out in Santori. Yeah, Santori is the only color for Ofra to come out, and a lot of people are saying love the color. I love it. Love the pigment and lasting power of Ofra liquid lipsticks. I can't wait for some natural shades. Yeah, I feel like you have to pair this with an eye look or a rest of a makeup look that suits it. I like Ofra, but not this color, says Danielle. Casey says, I love this color, but the color does wear off quickly. Yeah, it does. I had to reapply it 2 days ago, like 4 times. This color was too bright for me, says Christina. A lot of people are wanting some more nude colors from Ofra because we love the formula, but a lot of the colors we keep getting are bright. Let's talk about Alamar really quick. Mother of Pearl Gloss. Again, mine is in the shade Tesoro. Elise says, I love the specks of glitter. And yes, I do notice the specks of glitter, so it kind of makes your mouth look a little juicy, maybe make your lips look a little plumper. I do like that. Andrea said pretty, but I don't like glosses. I do like that this is more of a natural shade though, so I could put this on over nothing, just my regular lips that are kind of pigmented, or a more basic nude lip as well. And that's what a lot of people are in here saying. It's pretty sticky but not bad is also what Danny A says. I hate lip gloss. I don't like lip gloss. There's a lot of people just saying also I don't like lip gloss. So if Alamar does ever come out with a liquid lip that's maybe more like the satin formula instead of a total matte or anything, I think this is their first lippy. Second lippy maybe? I think it's their first lippy. We would all be like, yes, please, and thank you. Glosses are really like polarizing too though. So guys, this is everything I got in my box. Let me see really quickly how much everything was. The cheapest thing in here was the Alamar lippy. That was 10, but everything else was in the 20s or 30s. That appeal liner is 21 bucks. I don't know about that. The whole box that I got minus the Ofra, because this was in a separate box, is $128. That is a great value, as we all always say, when you're paying $21 a month for Boxycharm. Again, just to quickly review, in the giveaway is the Luxy brushes, the eyeshadow palette, the appeal liner, and the Elemis mask. Again, make sure you comment below, like the video, be subscribed, and for a second entry, be sure to go over to my Instagram and comment on the photo there that I just posted. Thank you guys so much for watching my Boxycharm videos. I'm excited to slowly kind of be getting back into my regular filming schedule. I'm going to do the best I can to get back into the full swing of it, but if I miss a day or an upload, please don't be mad. I'm just still kind of getting through everything with my day job and filming and recovery. I appreciate you guys so much. I love talking about makeup with you. Tell me below what you got, because there are some variables this month. I love hearing from you guys. Or do you have better ways to use some of the things that we got? I'm interested to hear. Thank you so much for watching, and if you happen to be new to my crazy little channel, hi new friends, I hope you take a quick moment to hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I put out every single week. Bye friends!